Hello everyone and welcome back MMA News Channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Paul Hughes acknowledges Khabib Nurmagomedov's greeting after Battle of the Year applicant with his cousin, yet just under one condition. Lewis Thompson. Paul Hughes will acknowledge Khabib Nurmagomedov's solicitation to Dagestan, yet provided that he has an opportunity to rematch his cousin. Hughes experienced the second loss of his profession on Saturday night to Usman Nurmagomedov, and in this way lost the opportunity to bring home the Bellator lightweight championship. Khabib was in Nurmagomedov's corner for the battle with Usman, a truly epic 27-year-old, put on the show at the Coca-Cola Field in Dubai. However, didn't do what's necessary in that frame of mind of the appointed authorities, who granted Nurmagomedov the consistent choice. Much obliged to you for the battle, Paul Hughes, and for the experience, Khabib composed on Sunday morning through X. I welcome you and your entire group and family to Dagestan anytime you need. Accept me, you will like it, and your appearance will act as a genuine model for some youthful age. Hughes' battle with Nurmagomedov was advanced as Dagestan versus Ireland 2, following Khabib's renowned battle with Conor McGregor in 2018. Khabib went 13 battles undefeated during his 8-year UFC profession, and his contention with McGregor was one of the most extraordinary the advancement has at any point seen. Hughes had promised to retaliate for McGregor's accommodation route to Khabib at UFC 229 out of 2018, and having neglected to do as such, Enormous News just sees one appropriate battle for his next octagon appearance. I'm sorrowful here in the event that I'm honest. I simply can hardly stand by to see what the future holds. We need to do the rematch in Belfast, he said in his post-battle interview. Hughes trusts Khabib can assist him with conveying this before the two men connect up in Dagestan, Russia, where the last option and Nurmagomedov are from. Much thanks to you, Khabib. I have extraordinary regard for you, your group, and your country, Hughes said because of Khabib's welcome. Hughes is glad to acknowledge Khabib's greeting, yet provided that he gets a rematch. I would be respected to take you up on this proposition some time or another, and afterward give back in kind in Ireland. In any case, please, solely after I get to rematch Usman. Nurmagomedov was gotten some information about a rematch with Hughes in the quick repercussions of the headliner conflict. Nurmagomedov conceded that he underrated his rival, yet said Hughes has work to do and needs to win more battles, assuming he needs a rematch. Hughes answered the clasp on X, snickering at his enemy's reaction. PFL observer Dan Solid concurred with Hughes, owning up to TalkSport MMA that a rematch in Belfast, Northern Ireland, needs to occur straight away. Nurmagomedov versus Hughes was a battle of the year up-and-comer. MMA fans were stunned at Khabib's underlying greeting after the blockbuster battle, in light of remarks that had been made in front of the battle. The UFC legend attacked the MMA scene in Ireland while contrasting it with his local Dagestan, as he saw the blockbuster PFL card. Ireland don't have contenders, sibling Paul Hughes and Conor McGregor. Also, who else, he said. Nonetheless, very much like during the battle with Nurmagomedov, Hughes has apparently gained the appreciation of Khabib. Israel Adesanya versus Nassourdine Imavov live. UK start time, battle card, and how to follow as the last stylebender appears to end winless run. Israel Adesanya will hope to end his run of 2 sequential UFC battles when he takes on Nassourdine Imavov this end of the week. The last stylebender lost his middleweight belt to Sean Strickland in September 2023, preceding being presented by Dricus du Plessis last August. Adesanya is battling for structure subsequent to losing 3 of his last 4 fights. Credit Getty. The Nigerian-New Zealander has seen his standing lessen after those losses, so he will be on a mission to hit back. In the meantime, Imavov is in much better structure. The 28-year-old has won his last 3 UFC challenges and is seeking to get himself in dispute for a title. Adesanya versus Imavov, date and how to follow. This conflict will happen on Saturday, February 1st, and is being held at the AMB Field in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The starter activity is set to start off at 3 p.m. UK time, with the primary card beginning at around 5 p.m. Adesanya versus Imavov is expected to begin at 7 p.m. The activity will be displayed on Dynamite Sports and Discovery Plus in the UK, with the early fundamental rounds accessible on the UFC Battle Pass. More data here. Adesanya versus Imavov. What has been said? Adesanya has remarked on his arrangements for his rebound. In a video posted via Virtual Entertainment, he said, "Winning has no importance without the chance of losing. What's the goal in playing on the off chance that you can't kick the bucket?" Brazilian contender Caio Borralho was frustrated to be neglected for a battle against Adesanya. Reports propose that Dana White gave Adesanya the decision over his next session, and he went with Imavov. This has disappointed Borralho, and he said, "I was searching for this battle, you know. I think it was the battle to make after my last execution and Imavov's last presentation. I'm on a 7-battle series of wins, you know. Beat the greatest one in the division right now after Dricus, so I don't have the foggiest idea why it didn't work out. Yet, I feel that Adesanya is adequately large to simply decide, you know. Furthermore, I believe assuming they gave him 2 decisions, you know. Paul Hughes' new loss to Usman Nurmagomedov in their awe-inspiring fight at the Coca-Cola Field in Dubai has worked up the MMA world. While numerous contenders would probably blur into the shadows after such a misfortune, Hughes has shown an interesting mix of strength and regard for his rival as well as for the incredible Khabib Nurmagomedov, who cornered Usman during the battle. Khabib, in a post-battle motion that shocked many, welcomed Hughes and his group to visit Dagestan, his home district, which has created probably the most imposing warriors in MMA history. In any case, Paul Hughes clarified that while he would be respected to take up the deal, there was one fundamental condition connected: a rematch with Usman. This says a lot about Hughes' personality and his assurance to not leave the scene without correcting what he accepts was a slip-up in his excursion toward the Bellator lightweight title. The battle among Hughes and Usman was downright stupendous, with the 2 heroes trading blows in what has been hailed by a lot of people as a battle of the year competitor. Hughes, however not a rising successful, had a feeling that reverberated past the result of the actual battle. Usman Nurmagomedov, a rising star and individual from the notable Nurmagomedov family, got a consistent choice triumph. Yet it was clear that Hughes got the battle to him a way that couple have anticipated. The choice was a hard pill for Hughes to swallow. However, it likewise exhibited the expertise and heart of a contender who would not withdraw. After the battle, Hughes communicated his misfortune. However, his determination was clear. He was not finished at this point. "I just can hardly hold back to see what the future holds. We need to do the rematch in Belfast."